After an incredible tour around northeast Japan, we leave the rural spaces behind and head for the bustling capital. You see, my parents and brother fly out the next day, leaving us with a night and day to explore Tokyo. So we might as well. As usual, we head straight to the hotel to drop our luggage. And we were surprised by a pretty nice and spacious room, especially here in the middle of the city. So we are heading to Roppongi now. We're going to check out the Christmas lights since we're in the city, and winter illuminations are aplenty in this season. It was certainly quite a different feeling from our past couple days up north. Lots more heads, if you take my meaning. Yep. Big city. So Roppongi is kind of this art market district in Tokyo with big gleaming malls and nightlife areas, and also known this time of year for beautiful Christmas light displays, as well as the crowds that they attract. So we randomly walked into a izakaya-ish kind of place here. It's very crowded. There's a lot of stuff in the menu. It's kind of expensive, but we'll see if it tastes good. Hopefully it tastes good. There is an insane amount of stuff on the menu. So much so that it's actually kind of hard to pick. So this is basashi, horse sashimi. But this seems to be just fat. So never had that before. Gonna try it. It gets nicer the more you chew. The flavor comes out. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, we're done. That was very delicious. There was a lot of food. Relatively expensive, not incredibly so. This is the shop somewhere in Roppongi. That was good. We're gonna head back now. Right, so this is pretty interesting. This train here, if you can see, has a bunch of bunk beds in it. This is the Seto Sunrise Express. I believe this is the last train line in Japan that still does overnight journeys and gives you bunk beds like this. So you can actually see the sky tree from here. For how prominent it is, I've always thought the sky tree was pretty modestly lit at night. But then it was morning, and the golden rays of dawn provided the perfect backdrop for the sky tree's towering silhouette from our window. Alright, we've just checked out. The hotel staff has kindly allowed us to keep our luggage here until night time, even though it's a really small lobby. And it's a much more chilly day today, much more like winter in Tokyo. Nothing like up north, but this is nice. We are here. This is the Asakusa area. We are here for a kimono experience for my mom. She's now changing into her kimono. We are here just kind of chilling, waiting for her. This is the canal here near the sky tree. It's very beautiful in the morning. It was a beautiful morning, wonderful for us to be outside, which is great because it does take a little bit to properly put on a kimono. But Mom was eventually done, and, clad in her kimono, we strolled into the compounds of Sensoji Temple, to find it surprisingly in the midst of a festival of sorts. Okay, so we're now in the temple area, and somehow there's a bunch of these yatai food stalls here today. Very nice. So we're gonna just eat some stuff here. We had happened upon the annual Hagoita fair, where these brightly colored bats called Hagoita, used for a traditional New Year game, is displayed in Seoul in a festival that apparently dates back to the Edo period. Despite the large crowds, the temple grounds remain one of the most beautiful settings in Tokyo, especially for a kimono experience. ご大福2個ください。あ、こしあんね。はい。はい。This is いちご大福. This looks like the real deal. Looks delicious. Basically, strawberry and rice mochi. Eat the strawberry? Very delicious. Actually, one of my favorite Japanese desserts. Okay, so that was a whirlwind tour of the Asakusa area. We are in the Tourist Information Culture Center, something like that. There is a observatory deck at the top floor. It's quite nice. So this deck offers this really nice overlook over the busy temple grounds, free of charge. This is a nice train. Next up, we're heading to Akihabara for a little something my brother wanted to check out. Okay, so now we are here. We are heading to a Monster Hunter themed cafe because this kid over here is a Monster Hunter fan. So I've never been to a themed cafe before, not sure what to expect. So we'll see what happens. So it seems that even with a reservation, we'll have to wait in line for a bit. So we're kind of here, just waiting. We were in before too long, assigned a table, and after taking in our surroundings, fiddled with the QR code to get ordering. While waiting for our food, we got up and looked around. I'll tell you what, I've never been in a themed cafe before, but this place is way bigger than I imagined. I've been outside the Square Enix cafe before in one of its incarnations. That place was tiny. This is like a whole floor. Very nice. Decked about the cafe were these life-size recreations of weapons and armor and characters from the popular game series. Pretty cool and impressive, even for someone mostly unfamiliar. Food and drinks were served over the counter after they give you a buzz telling you that they are ready. Every item in the menu had an interesting design, each bearing thematic references to items, food, or monsters in the game. So I ordered this. I'm not sure what the monster is. I'll probably put some information up, but it has a lot of popping candy in it, so it's constantly popping. I don't know if you can hear. I don't really feel the popping, but it tastes quite good. There's the popping. Not bad. So my brother's drinks are these in-game power-ups. I think they're just syrup. I'll try one though. Yeah, oh, very sweet. Taste-wise, it was actually quite good, though perhaps not quite commensurate to the price tag. But of course, you're paying for the theme here. Right, we're done. There's a little cat here. So that was an alright experience. It's not bad. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but you expect that. Interesting food items, very creative drinks. Okay, so this is teamLAB Tokyo. It is a kind of a museum, artistic experience sort of thing. I'll show you when we get in. I've never been to it yet before. We are here in line, waiting for our chance to get in. teamLAB Planets Tokyo is basically an art exhibition featuring some very dazzling body immersive art displays utilizing digital technology. What that looks like will become clear in a moment.
In this museum, you will walk barefoot as you experience the artworks with your entire body. Please use one locker per person.
Okay, we're heading in now. Some of the exhibition area apparently is flooded with water up to knee level. We need to roll up our pants. So, should be interesting. We'll go take a look.
Hey, Ken?
It's like if you stop paying attention for a bit, then you get spatially disorientated. But it is very beautiful. It's kind of like a maze, actually. No, it's not.
We moved from exhibition piece to exhibition piece, each one comprising a clean, beautiful environment that you could reach out and touch and feel and interact with, and each suffused with ambient music. I've never quite experienced anything like it. This one might have been my favorite. A sort of floating universe of swirling flowers and plants. And you can sit and lay down in the middle of it and just kind of float.
Okay, that was the first series of exhibits. We're going on to the second now. Outdoors, yeah. I think it's because a lot of people are pushing. They're all connected, I think. Could be.
Of course, this isn't the sort of experience that can be properly conveyed in a video. But if you want to experience it for yourself, check out the Team Lab website. Turns out they actually have displays in many locations around the world.
Quite the experience. As you can imagine, it's not an experience that can really be put into the camera, but I think it gives you a teaser. It is quite good. I would encourage you to come here and give it a try if you're ever in Tokyo. It was fun.
As for us, the time for my parents and brothers' flight fast approaches. But we do have time for one final dinner in Tokyo before they have to get to the airport. I send them off on the old KQ Express, reflecting that the eventful journey is finally concluded. But of course, one journey must end for the next to begin. More adventures await, and some will even be documented here in this channel. I can't wait.